Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I've been wanting to do this video for quite some time, but I wasn't quite sure if I wanted to talk about such a personal matter. But I thought to myself, maybe this could help somebody who is going through something similar, and sharing is caring, so why not? So I'm just gonna jump right into it. The title is self-explanatory. For those of you who don't know, depression and anxiety is a mood disorder. It can affect the way you feel about yourself, the way you relate to others, and your overall livelihood. Without support and adequate treatment or counseling, it can last for a really long time, and it can progress into something that can be a really unhealthy situation. But for the purposes of this video, I will be keeping it specifically to postpartum depression and anxiety, which affects many women after they have their baby for sometimes up to a year. In my case, perinatal depression, which is something that occurs during pregnancy. If you are subscribed to my channel, you probably would have seen my video on my high-risk pregnancy. If not, go on over and check it out. I will leave the link in the description or somewhere in the video. But in a nutshell, I had a rough pregnancy, and it took a toll on my mental health and also my physical health. Expecting a child is a one-of-a-kind experience. It can bring about feelings of joy and excitement, but it can also bring about feelings of fear and worry and sometimes inadequacy. You go through a lot of physical changes, hormonal changes, lifestyle changes, and so there's a lot going on in such a short period of time. The combination of everything for some people can bring about depression and feelings of anxiety. And this is not to say that every woman will go through this. We're all different. We all have different bodies, but I'm speaking from personal experience and for those who may be experiencing something similar. Now, some of the signs of postpartum depression can be sadness, worry, guilt, irritability and anger, withdrawal from people, a lack of interest in things that would usually interest you. And for some, it can also be a disconnection from your child. So for me personally, I started feeling the depression during my pregnancy. I don't think I recognized the signs so much because I was so busy and overwhelmed with other things and getting things together and working, and all sorts of things were going on. So I experienced a lot of feelings of fear and guilt, mainly because of the complications that I was having, feeling inadequate, like I can't take care of my child, or my body can't do what it needs to do to help grow my child. So that made me feel really guilty, and I blamed myself a lot for the things that were going on. Even though she was fine and she was growing fine and everything was okay in the end, you still feel overwhelmed and scared. You don't really know what the outcome is going to be. Your body is supposed to be a home for this baby, and when things aren't going right, you automatically start blaming yourself as the mother, as the person that's supposed to protect the baby and make sure that this baby comes into life healthy and all right. So I pretty much was putting a lot of pressure on myself, in combination with not really eating because I was so stressed out and I didn't really have much of an appetite, not resting enough, feeling overworked, and I think that just brought on so much of the anxiety and the depression. For the anxiety, I would feel really restless at night. I couldn't really sleep. I would wake up and I would just feel nervous. I don't even know why, but just some kind of nervous feeling, my thoughts racing. What do I need to get done? I haven't done this. You know, just so many things going on, and I wasn't really taking the time to just breathe and relax and enjoy such a beautiful time in my life. And because I'm a first-time mom, I just assumed that every woman goes through this. This is just how it goes, and I ignored how crappy I felt and how sad and down I felt almost every single day. I'm naturally an introverted person, and really and truly with situations like this, you need to talk to somebody, you need to confide in somebody. Whether it's your doctor, your mom, your partner, a friend, anybody that you can trust in confidence, speak to that person Counseling and support is everything when you're going through something like this. You don't want to be going through it alone, and at least feel like somebody understands you and you have somebody that you can talk to. So here are some suggestions that I have found helps when it comes to managing postpartum depression and anxiety. Therapy and counseling can be really beneficial. I have been personally going to mindfulness-based therapy, which teaches you how your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors work together, how to deal with situations, high stress situations on a day-to-day basis, how to meditate, how to relax, how to focus your mind on things rather than your mind is racing and you're all over the place with your thoughts, but just focusing your mind on one simple thing, even if it's one task a day. Those are some of the lessons that they teach us. We don't realize how distracted we are on a day-to-day, like we're pretty much going on autopilot. So focusing your mind on things, being present on things, I think it's a great way to really provide some sort of peace and calm in your life, really just focusing on the here and the now. It also teaches you how to effectively deal with situations without reacting to them, so emotionally, whether it's anger, irritability, things of that nature. And what's great about this type of therapy is that it is group-based. So there are other expectant mothers and mothers in the group as well, so you don't feel alone and ashamed of how you're feeling, because there are other women there who are also experiencing things that are similar to what you're experiencing. Exercising is a great way to relieve stress, whether it's in your home or outside, going for a walk, going for a swim. I just feel like it gives you a boost of energy and positive vibes, and I tend to feel really super productive and energetic and positive after I've either done a workout or my boyfriend and I go down by the lake and have a walk. It just makes me feel refreshed and calm. So that is one thing I would suggest. Now, I've also been taking a herbal supplement because I did express to my doctor that I wanted to take a more holistic approach to the depression and anxiety. She suggested taking a supplement called St. John's worts, which I actually read about online while I was doing a little bit of research, and I found that many people had really great outcomes on St. John's worts, and it is an alternative to antidepressant medication. This is the one that I am currently taking, and it's by Organica. I take one capsule 3 times a day, and each capsule is 450 milligrams. This is more for people who have mild to moderate feelings of depression and anxiety. It does provide a calming effect depending on how severe your depression or anxiety is. I'm not really sure if this will work for you. However, I have been taking this for several weeks, and I can truly say that I have felt better. I have been feeling more like myself. I have more energy. I just overall have been feeling great. So I don't know if I can solely attribute it to this and other lifestyle changes that I've been making, but it definitely helps. Do your research, as with all things. I did my research on antidepressants, and I also did my research on herbal supplements, and I just chose to go with a more holistic approach. I've also been taking evening primrose oil. I did a little bit of research on it as well. It really helps to balance out the hormones. It's great for PMS. I take 1 capsule 3 times a day, and each capsule, or soft gel I should say, has about 5 milligrams of evening primrose oil. So this is definitely in my diet as well. Consult your doctor before taking anything like that. If you're on other medication, you definitely don't want this to interact with this negatively. I haven't experienced any kind of symptoms on both of these, so I'm continuing to take them, and I had the okay from my doctor. In conjunction with those, I'm still taking my vitamin D, my B12, my probiotics. If you are still nursing, I would definitely recommend that you continue taking your prenatal vitamins. A lot of the times when we feel nervous or anxious, it could be a vitamin deficiency. Whatever vitamins your body needs, definitely keep on top of those. And last but not least, sometimes you just need to make some time for yourself. I know as moms, we get really busy and into our children, making sure that they're okay, making sure that your partner's okay, the house is okay, this and that, and just leaving yourself to the last. And you have to just stop and make some time for yourself. This is definitely not an overnight process. I am not here telling you that I am just 100% better, because I'm not. It is a day-to-day thing, but I am trying to be patient with myself, and I'm trying to be kind to myself and not get down on myself when things aren't going the way they should, because you know, sometimes as a mom guilt is the worst, I'm telling you. But try not to get down on yourself and try to relax and enjoy the moments. Enjoy the good moments and let them last. That's one thing that my boyfriend is always reminding me, to just let the good moments last. And I definitely challenge you to share this video. You never know who may be going through something, and this may help them. So take care of yourself, love yourself, be kind to yourself, and don't forget about yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace and love.